But he said to me, Dave, I've just noticed that you worry too much.
To always stay true to ourselves.
Never think you're better or above somebody that doesn't have as much as you, or maybe doesn't have the education you have, because everybody comes from different circumstances.
To network and to talk to as many people as you can, and not be afraid to ask people questions or ask for help.
To just be true to myself.
Said stay humble. Always be humble.
In that I think you live your life in too much fear.
Be a good listener and to listen more than you talk sometimes.
So just be exactly who I am. I think a lot of times in the world today, people get so caught up in seeing what everyone else is doing, and they try to be something that they're not.
Don't put yourself above anybody.
Stay true to yourself and follow your gut.
Not hesitate to reach out to people.
And it was very true. I was kind of a worrywart and lived my life in a little bit of fear of what was going to happen in the future.
Everybody's kind of doing the best they can and with their situation. If you have something more than others, you're lucky.
So a combination of networking and being a good listener, I would say.
I think that if you just stick to who you are and what your values are, that I think it can take you really far.
Everybody's on the same ground doing different things.
Just be true to yourself.
We shouldn't live our lives in fear, and that we should try and embrace the risk of life.
I think staying humble, being humble.
You got to think of yourself as a business at all times.
Always go for whatever it is that you want.
I get so nervous when I present things or public speak, so I always think about how really no one cares as much as you think everybody cares about you.
Because there is risk everywhere you turn.
Being a listener.
No matter where it is, you may run into somebody, you may talk to somebody, you may meet somebody that can be really important for a number of different reasons. It could be work-wise, it could be personal, but you just never know.
There's going to be a million things and a million reasons not to do it.
Everybody gets nervous no matter how successful they are or how high up they are in a company.
Nothing in this life worth having is easy to get.
Whether you turn to go meet a new friend, or go speak to somebody you don't know, or get married, there's risk in all these things.
Just keep pushing.
Not putting yourself above others.
Always be prepared, and don't be afraid to talk to people and to ask questions.
As long as you do the work, it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. You can succeed in anything as long as you do the necessary work.
Some of us just get too locked up over those risks. Instead, we should embrace those risks, because that's life, and life would be boring without that risk.